Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're comparing two sleek 16-inch laptops, the HP Spectre x360 16 and the ASUS Vivobook S 16. If you're shopping in 2025, this showdown will help you choose the right one. Watch till the end. I'll reveal the clear winner based on real-world use. Don't forget to like the video and check the description for the latest prices and deals. The HP Spectre x360 16 presents a premium design with its unibody chassis meticulously crafted from CNC machined aluminum, featuring sophisticated anodized and sandblasted finishes. The edges are precisely chamfered at 45-degree angles, revealing bright metal accents that enhance its aesthetic appeal. A robust 360-degree hinge, incorporating dual torque springs and dampers, ensures a rock-solid feel in all convertible modes and allows for a smooth, flat, 180-degree opening. This design contributes to its dimensions of 14.1 by 9.7 by 0.78 inches and a weight of 4.3 lbs, positioning it as a substantial yet convertible machine. Port selection on the Spectre includes a USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 and a 3.5mm combo audio jack on the left, while the right side hosts two Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports and an HDMI 2.1. The angled placement of these ports is designed to keep cables tidy, though it can make them less immediately visible. Conversely, the ASUS Vivobook S 16 opts for a blended construction utilizing anodized aluminum for the lid and keyboard deck, complemented by reinforced plastic on the underside and palm rests. This combination aims for a balance of durability and comfort, with rounded edges preventing discomfort. The metal lid showcases a subtle concentric circle finish, and the hinge area is sculpted for a clean, streamlined appearance. Available in various finishes, including a blue that extends to the keycaps, it offers a visually distinct look. Measuring 355 by 245 by 16.9 mm and weighing 1.8 kg, the Vivobook S 16 is a reasonably portable 16-inch laptop. Its hinge allows for a smooth, one-finger opening to just under 180 degrees with minimal screen wobble. For connectivity, the left side provides two Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, an HDMI 2.0 output, a micro SD card reader, and a 3.5mm combo audio jack. The right side features two USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports and a Kensington lock slot. It's worth noting that the included 90-watt USB-C charger will occupy one of the Thunderbolt ports. The Spectre x360 16 features a 16-inch OLED touchscreen with a 16 by 10 aspect ratio and a resolution of 2880 by 1800, offering a dynamic refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. Its display reaches approximately 400 nits typical brightness and up to 600 nits for HDR highlights, providing infinity contrast blacks, 100% DCI-P3 gamut coverage, and excellent out-of-the-box color accuracy. It also supports the included HP pen with 4096 levels of pressure and tilt detection, along with reliable palm rejection. For video calls, the Spectre is equipped with a 9-megapixel webcam featuring an f2.0 lens, hardware low light enhancement, Windows Hello IR face authentication, and AI auto-framing and background blur, ensuring clear video even in dim conditions. The keyboard boasts full-size backlit keys with 1.3mm travel and quiet scissor switches, and the keycaps are 12% larger with high-contrast legends and a 3-level white backlight. Its 6.3 by 3.9-inch glass precision touchpad offers haptic feedback and unique edge zones for one-finger volume and brightness gestures. Powering the Spectre is an 83-watt-hour battery that supports up to 100-watt charging via Thunderbolt 4. Delivering impressive endurance of over 18 hours in video playback and around 12 hours in mixed productivity. On the other hand, the ASUS Vivobook S 16 also sports a 16-inch Samsung-manufactured OLED panel with a 16 by 10 aspect ratio, but it comes with a higher resolution of 3200 by 1200 pixels and a native 120 Hz refresh rate. Its typical SDR brightness is around 377 nits, peaking at 415 nits in HDR optimization mode and up to 600 nits with HDR content. This display excels with exceptional OLED contrast and approximately 100% DCI-P3 coverage, though its glossy plastic top layer can be prone to reflections. The Vivobook S16 has a 1080p webcam with a manual privacy slider, providing improved clarity and low-light performance over standard 720p units. The keyboard features deep dish keycaps with 1.5mm travel and firm tactile feedback, resembling a desktop mechanical set, and includes a full-size number pad. It has a single-zone RGB backlight that offers solid colors or simple wave animations. The extra-large precision touchpad is glass-topped but has a glossy plastic surface that might feel squeaky initially. The Vivobook S16 is powered by a 75-watt-hour battery with a bundled 90-watt USB-C fast charger, providing respectable but not all-day endurance, with around 7 to 8 hours in typical use cases. Both laptops utilize the Intel Core Ultra 7 155H, a capable processor with a hybrid core architecture. However, the Spectre x360 16 benefits significantly from the inclusion of a dedicated NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 laptop GPU. This discrete graphics card allows for substantially more robust performance in graphically intensive tasks. For editing and productivity, the Spectre x360 16 leverages its RTX 4050 to deliver near-instant previews and adjustments in applications like Adobe Lightroom, and smooth 4K timeline scrubbing and efficient exports in Premiere Pro. The integrated neural processing unit in the Intel Core Ultra also provides AI acceleration for supported filters. The Vivobook S16, while also featuring the Core Ultra 7 155H, relies on its integrated Intel Arc graphics. This still makes it suitable for photo editing and lighter video workloads with smooth color grading, but it won't match the raw processing power of the dedicated RTX 4050 for complex tasks. In terms of gaming, the distinction is even more pronounced. The Spectre x360 16 can handle AAA titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Shadow of the Tomb Raider at playable frame rates around 55 to 65 FPS at 1080p medium and high settings thanks to its dedicated GPU. Its thermal management also keeps surface temperatures manageable during gaming. The Vivobook, on the other hand, is not a dedicated gaming machine. Its integrated ARC graphics are capable of 1080p gaming at medium settings, but expect frame rates around 30 FPS in more demanding titles. While it manages thermals without excessive fan noise, it generally trails the Spectre x360 16 in pure gaming performance due to the lack of a discrete GPU. So, which should you buy in 2025? If you want better performance, a premium build, and longer battery life, the HP Spectre x360 16 is the clear winner. The Vivobook S16 is solid for casual users, but the Spectre offers more power and polish for your money.